I don't have the key. Locked.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but
The traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than—
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about you? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you—
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't
We
please.
fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe, but the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is—
Our work concerned the teachings of
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Teleme after—
the very same. His writing was carefully preserved.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to— We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he's—
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias... But the text that we discovered was radical...
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth.
It was written in black and white. And there is no...
I understand now what that text has cost. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a—
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll—
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text.
It served no purpose.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but—
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to the—
I don't have the heart to deliver you to the Inquisition. But I cannot do much. Your smuggler is locked up. Maybe there are others in his band that can help you. Be careful and discreet.
Oh, thank you, sir. You are a just man.
Thank you for having heard us and helped. You are truly full of kindness.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Hello? What can I do?
With a relay, you're dismissed.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Come on now. Let me out. You promised. Please.
Thank you, my lord. Don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen. Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Captain, sir, we were given...
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Citizens of Serene, come to me. You won't regret this miraculous. Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him?
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that...
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
But, as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to... But, if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a... There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Are your boots worn through? Is your... Welcome! It's such a pleasure. Have you seen any... Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade.
It pains me to inform you that the heretic...
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from...
I must be going. Farewell,
May the light...
To my help! Death to the others!
Have you finally made up your mind?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy?
There are none. You will feel...
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is...
This bullying is trying my patience.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes...
And you dare challenge me when you have just...
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that this might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no,
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the...
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres.
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to... And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I understand if you don't believe me after all that. But I have a number of... I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain...
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions.
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't... This potion is an attempt to create in those...
So you manipulate people to use as experimental...
I don't have a choice. But it does not harm them.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that a small sip of this mixture provokes it. The mob would have been furious in any case. But a normal dose, I assure you, is...
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side...
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your comment...
So... What...
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to...
I swear it.
Very well, then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you...
Believe me, I understand why you're...
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison... I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished.
He's trapped! He'll have to come out someday, you'll...
I can procure you some excellent potions, as true potions of healing like those you thought...
What are you, some sort of alchemist, then? I hope you're not. If that's the case, we have enough rope to hang them both...
Trust me. I swear that each and...
Our trust was already given. We're
Such a large number of potions. This story's gonna cost you a fortune.
These vials could be lying around anywhere. I need to keep my eyes peeled. Tavern keeper. I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing captain.
Talking about Jonas? You bet your but like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for lass now, Nick.
Were you a witness to the event?
The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed... And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little... Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night you
Maybe. For sure he wasn't...
Do you know what was on his mind?
No.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a... You think my story...
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him, kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his...
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a tip.
Thank you, Laura.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you. Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Joe.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me...
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled.
Why would that be? Give me your best...
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time? When you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself...
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has...
I don't know where to start with this.
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who...
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to the itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others. And when you drink here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Joe... I called back to him, as you guessed, but then...
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so...
How old is he?
He's...
I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Selection, whatever you need. Welcome. Have you... Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Do you have those potions?
Yes, here they...
Hey, did you see that? That other alchemist came...
The colour looks like it should. Not like...
Well then, since you want...
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news. Tavern keeper.
I see you're back.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been...
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping. In my establishment. I would have noticed. That doesn't...
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients.
I see. An able-bodied man.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his charity. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
So, did you find a way to get me out of it?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a...
Very well. What power of persuasion?
You are free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately.
I owe you my life, sir. I will be eternal.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to...
Who are you? I don't...
No. Have no fear about that. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago. After a young cabin boy. Two men...
Yes, that does ring a bell.
What can you tell me about the boy?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. And he must have been right to be nervous. If...
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a the kind of men you can round up for a few coins. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think?
No, sir. You are in luck. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw.
Thank you.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Greetings, Your Excellency.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could enter, please.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. And to what do I owe the honor?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here. But perhaps...
It concerns a delicate matter. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that his men escorted him from the tavern using force.
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe...
These witnesses are all in agreement.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men. A gesture that your drunkards must have missed.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship?
It is what they do. Through pact.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put... You will have no trouble verifying the details now that...
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to...
Excuse me, madam.
If you would be...
With respect, my...
Did you get what you came for? Leave me now, please.
Sir?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as I'm still without news of my cabin.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents will...
A contract? But what kind of contract?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents, and ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
How I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid...
Your Highness, your absence this morning...
Come now, Sir de Cossé. I'm sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a... though still seeing double from last night's drink? Ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important...
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de...
I fear that some of my teachings have been... But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. She told me a strange story about her son who was a... She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some...
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's...
They took him back to bring him...
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do... Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain... Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to... From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord. and certain noble families.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between...
No. That pact ended a long time. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. What counts most is that you bring the boy. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us. Excuse me, madam, but I haven't...
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken...
That is not true.
Enough! With every word, you are...
Prison? But what...
Kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he is a naught. In the eyes of the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interest...
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, he's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza. I am certain that once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in...
I regret threatening that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy. Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Sir de Sade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Nauts...
those Nauts took him from us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, sir? You've taken your son against his will and have him locked up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good...
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed...
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop...
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end, my boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since...
Very well. Take the key and take him away.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
So it's here that our man keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
Locked. Locked.
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my...
Yes. Even if I had...
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have... I feel more sorry for my mother. She seemed...
You don't seem to be all that close to your...
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely find me. capture me and lock me up in this warehouse. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that...
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Sir, are you ready? Can we weigh out?
We should be able to set sail with the tide. As my cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and
all we can do is plot a course. No, I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much your actions bring you honor.
Be back soon, Captain. Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally.
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. Matters turned out a little more complicated. He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already... All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never...
We'll eventually... Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable... Thank you for your help, Excellency. And allow me to offer you this...
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye.
Selection, whatever you need to be the talk of all terrain. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see. Have you seen any? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
To my head! And tail to the others!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
Sir?
Are you ready?
We should...
Permission to board the ship?
Certainly. Do you have any?
No, my house is in order.
Perfect.
I am so eager to discover Tir Friddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Norts are strange, but they're not idiots.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Kurt! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Gentlemen! Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready her to wear! Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
What a charming welcoming committee.
Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health.
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give...
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon... In any case, here I am at your service, for a while.